this recipe, you're going to need 2 pitted medjool dates, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a cup of soaked cashews or a nut of your choice, 4 cups of filtered water, a strainer or nut milk bag, and a blender.
I'm Marilena.
And I'm Victoria, and we're both holistic nutritionists.
Yeah, today we're going to be teaching you how to make your own nut milk.
Yeah, so nut milk's great for those who have sensitivity to cow's milk or just want to avoid dairy in general.
Today we are going to be making cashew milk in particular, but you can use any nut that you want. What you want to do is soak the cashews. And why do we want to soak the cashews?
We want to soak the cashews for about 2 to 4 hours so that you can get the enzymes activated and you can reduce the phytic acid in the nut. This actually helps you obtain more of the nutrients and benefits from the nut itself.
Yeah, and so let's just go on and get right into it.
Okay, let's do that. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to just drain the water from our soaked cashews.
Yeah. Those look really good, and cashews are actually really great for helping you to build really healthy bones and boosting your immune system. They contain lots of magnesium, manganese, and zinc, and it's also very delicious.
Yeah, and they're really high in fiber and protein, so help balancing out those blood sugar levels. Yeah, they're great to snack on, but they're also great to make these milks. So you're going to put your soaked cashews into the blender. We have our 2 pitted medjool dates. You want to pit them first, and we're just going to throw that into the blender.
Yeah, and the dates actually just add really great sweetness to your nut milk, so that it's not, bland. But if you don't want it to be sweet at all, you can definitely skip this step or use a different sweetener.
Yeah, and it's a great. Medjool dates are great for natural sweetness. They contain a lot of fiber as well as nutrients. So it's good to use sweeteners that contain nutrients and some benefits instead of just table sugar. So we're going to add our filtered water of 4 cups into the blender. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is also optional, but it does help make it taste a little bit delicious. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty easy. You basically just add everything to the blender. I'm just going to go around here and then I'm just going to turn it on. And you don't have to have a Vitamix. We're doing it in a Vitamix today, but you can do it in any blender that you have.
Make sure you turn it on.
There we go. Turn it on. And we're just going to blend it. And you can see that it's got that kind of milky kind of look to it. Hey?
Yeah,
it's got
like
like
a good consistency.
It's a good consistency. It's going to have the nuts ground up, of course, into it. So you're going to want to take a fine strainer, or they have nut milk bags, which are great as well.
Yeah.
So make sure you don't use a strainer that has too big of holes in it. Otherwise, you're going to get more chunks into your nut. Another mistake you want to avoid is make sure that you strain your nut milk over top into the bowl you're going to be keeping it into. You don't want to strain it into the sink and lose all of your nut milk.
Have you done that before?
I have. I forgot. I'm like, oh no, what am I doing? So yeah, you're going to just basically just pour it into a container.
And it actually makes quite a bit. And so this is a very good way to save money and avoid all of the really not so good for you additives that they do add to a lot of nut milks that you buy.
Yeah, for example, like carrageenan, they add to nut milks a lot of the time as a thickening agent. So some people actually are sensitive to it, and if you find that you are, it's great for you to be able to make your own nut milk. Or the almond milk's very popular if you can't have almonds because you're sensitive or you have an intolerance to almonds. You can use cashew. You can make your own cashew milk, Brazil nuts. You can use walnuts.
Any nuts that you want to, actually. You can even probably make peanut milk. I don't know what that would taste like, but I think that you can.
That'd be kind of good, actually.
Yeah.
So basically, you're just going to let it strain. I have a little bit left in there, so I could just let it drain a little bit more. But just to save time here, I'll just put that over there. And there you go. You have your very own cashew milk.
It actually smells delicious.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Thank you so much for watching our video, and I had so much fun making cashew milk with you today.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys learned a few things and that you can tune into our next video on how to make spelt crust pizza.
Okay, cheers!
Cheers!
Mmm,
So good.
it's really good.